Hi friends, welcome to Azure Content. This is part 35 in Azure Data Factory Real-Time Scenarios playlist. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate various formats of year, month, date, and hours using format datetime function in Azure Data Factory pipelines. So let's see the use case in details. So first and foremost, let's talk about the year formats. So there are two types of year formats present in format datetime function. One is the full length year, which is YYYY, and it will give output like this 2024. And the second one is YY, which will give the shorthand format, which is 24, the last two digits of the year. Okay, so if you want to retrieve the year out of the dates, then we can use this format datetime function, and we need to pass the datetime value in the first parameter, and the format in which we want to extract the year needs to be passed in the second parameter. So let's try this same thing in the ADF pipeline. So let me create a pipeline and let me drag a set variable activity. So in set variable activity, we will make use of format datetime function. So for that, let me create a variable, say extract year. Okay, and let it be of string type. And let me go here in set variable activity. Let me select this variable name, and in the value we need to pass the expression using format datetime function. We will extract the year out of the date. Okay, so now in the first parameter we need to pass the date and time value. Instead of hard coding the value, let me use UTC now, which will give the current date time value. Okay, so here I'm selecting UTC now as the first parameter, and then I'll give comma, and then in the second parameter we need to give the format in which we want to extract the year. So let me give YYYY. So current date time is 30 December 2024. Okay, and we are expecting that since we have given the full length year format, so it should give the output as 2024. So let me click on OK, and let me debug the pipeline, and let's wait for the execution to be completed. Yeah, so execution is completed. Let's check the output. So you can see in the value we are getting 2024. Okay, so now if we want to extract only the last two digits of the year, then we will give YY as the format, and let me debug the pipeline. So now if we see, the value which we are getting is 24. So this was about the year format. So there are two types of year formats. One is full year, and then the short year, which is the last two digits of the year. So now moving to the month format. So there are three types of month format which we can extract. So first one is two digits, which is out of 2024 12 21, which is 21st December 2024. Out of this we can extract the digits of the month, okay, which is 12. Okay, so for that the format which we need to pass is in caps. Okay, so it will give the output as 12, which is the numeric month in two digit. Okay, now coming to the second format, we can extract the short month name out of the date time value which we pass. So if you see, the format which we need to pass here is in caps, and the output which it will give is DEC. So in case of December, it will give DEC, which is the short month name. And in case of, suppose, if the value is 3, then it will give the output as MAR for March. Okay, so the short form of the month name it will extract in case we give the format as in capital. And similarly for the full month name, we need to give 4 M's in capital, and then it will give the output as a full month name in a string. Okay, so let's try this out in ADF pipeline. Let me create another variable, and this time we will give the name as extract month. Okay, and the data type is string, it is fine. And let me use another set variable activity for this, and let me rename both of them. First one I will give extract year, and second one let me give the name as extract month. And here let me select this extract month variable, and then in the value, so similar to the previous one, let me use format datetime, And inside format datetime function, let me use UTC now, and in the second parameter we will give two m's. Okay, so in capital format, so it will extract the numeric value of the month. Okay, so today is 30 December, so it should give the output as 12, which is the numeric value of the month December. Okay, so let me debug the pipeline. Okay, so both the set variables have been executed and we need to check the output for extract month. So let's see. So you can see the value is 12, which is the numeric value for the month of December. Okay, and the same way you can check for other months. Let me hardcode the value for maybe uh, say 2024 0301. Okay, and I'm not going to pass time for now. Let me debug and we will see if it is going to extract 03 as output or not. So you can see it is giving value as 03 for this particular date. Okay, so we are good with the numeric value for the month. Let me change it to UTC now again, and this time we will pass triple M in caps so that we can get the short month name. So here you can see we need to pass triple M and it will give us DEC as the output. So let's debug the pipeline. Yeah, so it is succeeded. Let's check the output. So you can see it is giving the output as DEC, and same way if we hardcode the value for say again 0301, it should give MAR as the output for March. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the output is MAR. And similar to that, if we give 4 M's, then it should give the full month name. So in this case, it will give March in full length. Let me see. So you can see it is giving March for this hard-coded value, and if we give UTC now, it should give us December as the output. So let me trigger it again. Okay, so it is succeeded. You can see it is giving the full month name. Okay, so we are done with the month formats. Let's go to the days or date format. So if you want to extract the date value in 2 digits, then we need to pass small double d. Okay, so in small letters we need to pass dd as the value for the format in second parameter. Okay, then it will give the output as 21. In case you want to extract the day of the week, so in this case you can see 21st December, and we are giving ddd in short in small caps, then it is going to give us the day of the week when 21st December occurs. Okay, so in this case Saturday, and in case we need the full uh, string of the day of the week, which is the full length Saturday, then we need to pass dddd. Okay, so let's check this. So let me create a new variable. This time we will say extract date, and let me use another set variable activity and name it as extract date, and here we will use again format date time, and inside that UTC now value, and then this time the format will be small d's. So 2d I am passing so that we can get the date value. So today is 30 December, it should give 30 as the output for 2d's. Okay, so let's wait. So yeah, it is completed. Let's check the output. So you can see it has given 30 as the output in case of double D. Now if we change it to triple D, it should give the short form of the day of the week. So today is Monday, so we are expecting the output will be MON. So let's debug the pipeline again. So we have passed 3 Ds in small letters. So let's wait. Yeah, it is completed. So you can see the output is MON, which is the short form of Monday. So similarly, we will pass 4 Ds and it will give the full length of the day of the week, which is monday. So let's wait for the output. Okay. Yeah, so you can see it is extracting the full length of the day of the week, which is monday, Monday. Okay, so this was about the day formats or date formats. Let me go ahead for the hour formats. So we have already talked about it in the previous video that if we give HH and in small hand, then it will give us the value in 12 hours format, and if we give HH in caps, then it will give the output as 24 hours format. Okay, so you can see if the time is 15:30, which means 3 p.m., then if we pass small h, it will give us the output as 03. If we pass capital H, then it will give us the output as 15. Okay. So we have already seen the practical of this hour format in the previous video. You can see that in details in episode 34, but still we will do it in this video as well. And if we want to get the AM PM indicator, then you need to pass TT as the format. So then it will give us what is the indicator. So with the help of TT, it will tell us if it is AM or PM indicator. Okay, so let's try this out as well. Let me create another variable, say extract hours, and let me drag another set variable activity here and name it as extract hours. Okay, and let me select this and use format datetime. Inside that, let me use UTC now. And here, if we give HH in small letters, it should give us the hour values. But before debugging this, let me cut this out and show you what is the current UTC now time. Okay, in UTC format, what is the current time? Let me show you first. So let this run complete. And here you can see 30 December 0326. So this is the UTC time right now, which is the current time. So 0326, which means 3 a.m. Okay. So it will not make any difference if we change HH in capital and small. It will still give 3 a.m. because in PM indicator it will be making any difference. Okay. So we will check it in hard coded value as well. But for now, let's check if it is giving 03 as the output in HH. So you can see it is giving 03. But to check if capital H is also working or not, for that we need to use the PM time. Okay. So you can see it is not making any difference for AM time. So to check if it is giving the correct value or not, let me hard code this parameter, first parameter, and provide this datetime value, and here instead of 3 a.m. let me provide 15 as the time value. Okay, so 15:28. Now it should give output as 03 in case of small h and 15 in case of capital H. Okay, so let me try for small h now and let me hit on debug. Let's wait for the pipeline execution. Okay, so you can see it has given 03 because we have given small h as the second value for the parameter. Okay, in case we give capital H, then it will give 15 as the output. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see 15 it is giving as the output. And now to check the AM PM indicator, we can use TT in the small caps and it will give output as AM or PM. Okay, so for that, here itself let me use TT after HH. Okay, if it is small h, then it should give 3 p.m. as the output. So if we give like this, it should give 3 p.m. as the output, because for small h it will give 3 as the output, and for TT it should give the AM or PM indicator. So since the time value is 15, the output should be 3 p.m. Okay, so let's check it out. Let me hit on debug. Yeah, so let's check the output. So you can see the output is 3 p.m. So which means it is giving us the correct AM PM indicator along with the hours. Okay. So if the time is 15, then either we can get the output as 15 using capital H, or we can use a small h with the combination of TT for getting the 3 p.m. as the output with the help of AM PM indicator. Okay, now moving on. Now we can combine the year, month and date format to get the output as full date. Along with that, we can also get the output as full date along with 24 hours time value, and other one is full date along with 12 hours time value. So for that, we need to make use of year, month and date format in combination along with the hours, minutes, seconds and the AM PM indicator. So all of these we can make use of according to our requirement. So for the first one, let me use year, month and date to get the output as only date value. So let me create another variable here and we will say full date, and let me create let me remove all these set variable activities, and we will just drag one and we will use the name as full date. Okay, so full date, and here let me select the full date variable and let me give format date time, and here at the rate format date time with UTC now, and here in the format we will give YYYY, then capital M two times and then small d. Okay, so then it will give 4 digits year, 2 digits month and the numeric value of date. Okay, so it should give the output as 2024 hyphen 12 then hyphen 30. So let's debug the pipeline, and you can see the output is as expected. Okay, so this was about the date format, and along with date, if we want to extract the time, then we need to use HHMMSS for hours, minutes and seconds. So let me use the same. Let me rename this activities as full date with 24 hours time. Okay, so here along with the date value, let me provide HH in caps, MM and SS in small, and let me run the pipeline. So then it should give the format as 24 hours time format. So you can see, so this is the full date along with the 24 hours time format. Okay, so now if we want to get 12 hours time format, then instead of capital H, we will use small h, and along with that, we will use TT for AM/PM indicator. So let me try that. Instead of 24 hours time, let me give 12 hours, and here instead of capital H, we will use small h, and after second, we will use TT to get the indicator. Okay, so let me debug the pipeline. Okay, so you can see it has given the current date time along with the indicator. So it would make any difference after 12 p.m., whatever the time it is. So then you will get to know the difference in the hours value. Okay, but using TT, you can still get the AM PM indicator value. Okay, so we are good for now. And then in case you need to get the readable date time format, for example, if you want to get December 21, 2024 as the output, then we can use the combination of month, days, and then date. Okay, you can also use comma in order to get the readable date format. Okay, according to your requirement, you can do that. So let me rename it as readable date, and here let me, instead of this format, let me use say dd comma yyyy. Okay, so let me hit on debug. Okay, so let's check the output. So you can see it has given the output as December 30 comma 2024. So according to the requirement, you can modify the format and get the output. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you find this video helpful. we can get the combination of date time according to the format we are passing in the parameter for format datetime function. So you can play it out using different combination of formats and try to get the expected output. So I hope you find this helpful. Please hit on like button and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. Thank you.